sure. But there's some cool stuff I'm actually starting to see. Look over there. There is a wind farm. Yep, a wind farm. Never seen one before. Neater than hell. Look at that. Up here. Yeah, let me make sure I'm doing all right. Okay, we're good. There is an oil well. Pretty freaking cool, huh? Another thing I've never seen before. Oil rig in there. And, oh, we're going to come closer to this wind farm, so I'm going to try to get it on film. I've got, looks like 94 miles until the next turn. That's good. I may have to stop for some petrol here pretty soon. I don't like to let her get below half a tank. That's not good. The van has a 45-gallon tank, so I don't like to let her get any lower than that. Look at that over there. More wind farm. Some more windmills. That's just neater than hell. Try to get a closer look here. I don't crash in the road. But oh, update. Talk to Ken. He's already down at Caprock or I can't say it right now. Down at the campsite, and the original site we were supposed to be, it is flooded out, unfortunately. So they moved us to a different site, and I have to take a different route in there. But that's going to be no big deal. But you look at those things. That's freaking neat. Now on the way back, I'm going to stop and get a closer look at them. Let's see. There we go. These things are huge. Look at that. Yep, it's the simple things in life. Alrighty then. I've been on this highway, I want to say about 40 minutes and haven't seen one damn car. Well, you can't see the sunset. According to the old GPS, got about an hour of time left. And that flashing light you see right there. Wait a minute, where's that? Let me find it. That means my transmission's pissed off. I'm going to have to manually reset it next time I pull over. Well, I just filled up full of gas and I should be on location in about an hour. And it's been raining like hell on and off. So that's your update. Okay, I met all the guys earlier and they are down there camping. Really great. There's 4 of us now. I know Ken, Dennis, and another gentleman. I really don't know his name yet. I'll find that out tomorrow. I'm freaking starving to death. So I figured I am going to cook some hamburgers. Put a little cheese on there, some condiments I liberated. And I'm actually trying to be quiet because there's some people camping down there, so I don't want to be rude. But good thing I brought Alice with. The place we originally were going to camp at is flooded out. So we're going to have to go a whole different route. And tomorrow I'll set my camp up. But tonight I'm sleeping in the ultimate road trip vehicle. And it's really wet. And I mean really wet. So I'm going to have me a burger and retire for the evening. Put some cheese on there. I forgot. Oh, I got tomatoes, but I forgot the freaking cutting board. Go figure, huh? It's alright. Oh, Lordy. 8 o'clock in the morning. I probably could have slept all day. Took me about an hour to get acclimated last night, but if you listen real carefully. The boys are outside.
It's pretty late.
Hear them?
There's a light in the tent here.
Here they come.
See his tent?
See, he's got his camera out there and he's filming me inside the van.
Are you filming from inside the tent?
Yes.
And I'm filming from outside?
Yes. I'm actually coming out here in about a minute.
Coming out. Okay, well, Everybody wants to know what you. Oh, well, they do know what you look like.
Nah, I don't think you want to know right now.
I don't want to open the van and see what you look like before you're ready.
Yeah, that'll probably be scaring everybody.
But, you know, this is a good time. It's a lot easier to set up your tent now than when it starts raining.
Yes, it is. That's why I'm coming out.
Okay. We'll see you in a bit.
Well, that was Ken out there, and I'm going to throw some clothes on because little do they know that I sleep commando. Well, as you can see, the ground is just freaking wet as all heck. I need to find a place to set my tent up. This would be a really great view right here. Look at that. I switched my phone over to analog, and I'm able to actually get some videos up, which is really cool. This is Ken's setup right here. We'll talk more about him later. It's got a nice little tent. As you can see, there's a river that came through here, over there, and the flies are out in full force. I need to find a tent site. I don't know what them gentlemen are up to. Those are some of the other people in the crew. I think one is Dennis and one is Richard. This area looks kind of promising. As long as there's not a mudslide. Looks like the water runs down this way, goes over there. What's this over here? This looks extremely flat. I think this is it right here. Good spot. Got some cacti. Pretty cool, huh? Look at the view here. Alright, the cool thing about this park is they got bison out here. There's one of them big guys right there looking at me like I'm lunch. Look at that sucker. Got another one down here. Let's go down and see him. Oh, see him right there. Okay, I'm going to run down and get my park tag and hiking permit. Yeah, I'm cooking me some breakfast. I'm having eggs, potatoes, and I had some sausages. I'm not sure if I liked them or yet. They kind of tasted funny to me. I got Attack of the Killer Flies going on in here. Check this out. I'm not sure what that's all about. And the boys are over there, and they're planning to hike for the day. I mean, after I can.
Hi. We're going to leave in about a half an hour.
Oh, crap. It looks like I better hurry then. So I'm going to get my breakfast done, and then I'm going to go down and put my tent up. And we're going to go from there to eggs, taters. Have some up there. Don't think I like the sausage. Well, we're stopping here. We're going to have some lunch. I'm doing my famous rice and cashews, and I think there's almonds in there. I'll pull that off the fire for a minute. Using the good old alcohol stove. It's almost done. The sun has came out. It is just freaking beautiful out right now. It's just beyond amazing. One little problem. I have got a nasty little blister because these shoes are not broke in yet. So what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to use Neosporin and my duct tape. And we're going to make a little patch there until I get back to camp and change socks out. So, great spot. It's about 1 o'clock. Temperature, I want to say it's probably 65 degrees. Just freaking beautiful out. Boys are down there talking about some stuff.
The research always shows. Because the GPS tells you your elevation, right?
Uh-huh.
So at the top, can you tell us what elevation?
Oh, sure. Watch this. It's really cool. Echo! Send beer! I was playing. I don't drink.
I don't have that on my other phone.
We got back a couple hours ago, and I had some dinner, had some hamburgers and tomatoes, and it was a good meal. Got all my gear up here. Got Molly over there, and I am so glad I brought Alice with. Without it, I couldn't have done today. It was quite a journey. Got trash there, and my clothes are trashed. Looks like the flies are sleeping. When I shut this door, they won't be able to get to me, so I'm not too worried about it. That's what happens when you do not break your boots in. No worries. Tomorrow I'll throw some new skin on there and I'll hit the trail again. It was quite a journey. Wait till you see the main video on that. But all the boys, they're down there sleeping in their tents, and it's too dark for me to set up because we decided to hike the trail. So I'm going to crash out in the ultimate road trip vehicle until morning. Welcome to day 2 of our adventure here in Caprock Canyon State Park. Some interesting developments after last night. Yesterday it was in the 60s, 70s. Today a very strong north wind has come in, and it's at least probably 40 degrees if lucky. Winds blowing to 15, gusting at 25 miles an hour. That's Richard over there. He had to move his tent, the tree cover, because the wind is so strong. And so this ought to be an interesting, challenging day. I am going to make, I think what I'm making, is I'm going to do some scrambled eggs, and I'm going to cut these little suckers up, because these are not the best tasting sausage I've ever had. In fact, those guys burnt, so they're probably about done. And we're going to do scrambled eggs, and I'm going to put cheese and a tomato in there, and I'm going to put it in a wrap and make kind of like a scrambled egg burrito. Slept in the ultimate road trip vehicle last night. Very nice and warm. Didn't have to worry about the wind. But that's the plans for today. I'm going to alternate some stuff out of Molly and put it in Alice. And we're going to do some trails. Some more trails today. So that's what's going on. Yeah, we just came back from a nice hike that turned into 10 miles. It was supposed to be 3 miles. Very exciting. Shot some footage, not a lot. Kind of spent more time enjoying the hike. What we're doing now is me and Richard are going to do 2 different fire methods. He's going to do his, and I'm going to do mine. I think maybe Ken's going to do something. I'm not. Here comes Rich now. He's checking out the pot. Yep, there he's gone. He's going to go get his pack with his fire stuff on there. He just got done making fire using these 2 axes, flint rod, knife, and multi-tool. And it's just out of control over here. I think we overdid it. But you know what, who cares? Time for dinner. I'm thinking maybe some beef stew. Maybe, I don't know. It looks really nice out tonight. Been a long day. I'm going to definitely sleep good tonight. Clouds look beautiful. I think Ken and Richard went up to get some stuff. He's been doing some filming there. Look at that fire. What we're doing now is, all right here, I'm going to make my world's famous blueberry muffin. And that's going to take a while to cook. I had to pull some pieces of wood out of the fire to do this because that fire is just too freaking hot. So I got that going like an oven. Then up here, Richard has got
mac and cheese.
Mac and cheese, and he's got this kick butt gas wood fire stove he used earlier.
The solo stove.
The solo stove,
Mm-hmm.
which he used earlier, and that thing's amazing. You know, should have filmed it when he had it. And actually, he makes these bracelets too, and I get to pick one later, which is pretty awesome. Over here, Ken, he's mixed green beans with this fajita to put more greens in it, and I'm actually going to have a couple of those with tortillas, and that looks good. In fact, I might have to go get some of my tortillas too. And yeah, that's what we're doing so far. We're eating dinner. And I think we're talking about a night hike a little bit later on. Yeah. So that sounds like fun. And,
who's going to carry me?
Well,
Bob.
Looks like I'm going to have to carry him. But no, the moon's out. It's beautiful weather. Air's calm. No rain in the forecast, so we're doing great. Okay, we're going on a night hike right here, and this ought to be real interesting. I'm not sure how far we're going to go, but we're going to not push the limit like today. But I think we're headed for the creek bed. So that'd be interesting. Okay, it's a glowy bug. I think I'm hallucinating. What was in that berry? Is it? Oh, he's doing film. Okay. Ken's doing some filming, so we're going to let him do that. And you pretty much can't hear us anyway, so, or see us, so we're just going to shut the camera off for now. It is day 3, and me and Ken are the only ones left. Dennis and Richard took off this morning. And let's see what's going on. I restocked the Alice pack. I think me and Ken are going to do some exploring for a while today. Very unfortunate accident. My shoes that I wore yesterday for hiking, which are not the best in the world, I did a really bad thing, and I'm not sure why I did it. I put them down here by the cooler, and my cooler leaked last night. Filled my shoes up full of freaking water. But I do have another backup pair, so I'm going to put those on. I'm going to run up, take a shower. I smell none too pleasant. But I'll tell you what, if anybody ever had any doubts about the Globe Zero charging system, it really proved itself this weekend. It kept my main camera charged, my POV camera, my cell phone, and my GPS. I've been alternating between them all weekend, except for I can't find the charger for my monitor, and I need that today for one of our last and final shots. Got Molly strapped to the wall. I got the van all cleaned up for the trip home, and that's what's going on so far. I think for dinner I'm going to go with some powdered eggs and bacon here in a little bit. Well, we just got done shooting. Ken shot his opening shot over there, and then I shot my opening shot from up there. My closing shot I shot from that ledge right there, and I did some other shooting. This is it. This is my last day. I'm getting ready to load up in the van, go up to the office, and tell them that we're not on the trail no more, so they don't come looking for us, and start heading back home. It's like 3 o'clock, so I probably won't make it back until tomorrow somewhere. I'll probably end up sleeping at a truck stop for the night, which is no big deal. So I'm going to run up and meet Ken at the office and say my goodbyes. Sure hate to leave. It's a shame, isn't it? Waiting for the bison to cross the road here. Middle of a bison crossing. Yeah, you don't want to piss one of these guys off. Okay, I'm on my way again. Now I'm going up to the ranger station and check out. Well, I'm on the road and I'm hauling some butt. And I gotta admit, I love Texas. Speed limit is 70 to 75 on the back roads. Can you believe that? Of course, I'm not going to push the van that hard. I just don't. I'm in no hurry to get home anyway. I mean, the view out here is amazing. Unfortunately, I didn't meet up with Ken like I'd wanted to. guys know probably it's gonna be my fault because I was doing some more video shooting and I probably was there about a half hour longer than I should have been. He had to get home, but I'm sure I'll talk to him. So we've got about 9 hours before I get back to the house, and I'm sure I'll update you on the way home. Trip update, I think. I'm not sure, but I think I'm in Oklahoma. It's kind of really hard to tell because for some reason there's not really any big signs on the side of the road, which I find kind of odd. See, 71 miles to the next turn, and I'll be home in 6 hours and 41 minutes. Man's doing great. We just did a fill up a while back, and I got me some sugar donuts. Yeah, I know I'm not supposed to have those, but hey, what the hell? I figure when I get to the Kansas Turnpike, I'm gonna grab me some real dinner, probably a nice juicy greasy cheeseburger. And there are the wind farms. These things are so freaking cool. Looks like they're not all blowing. It's kind of a good thing because I'm getting the cross breeze really shaking the van a little bit. So let's take a look at that there. This thing's neater than heck. And I think I passed one more wind farm while I'm in Oklahoma. So there is your update on my drive home. Oh, and I talked to Ken real quick, and we did miss each other by a couple minutes. I spent a little too long down there shooting videos. So we're thinking we might plan something for this spring for another meetup. But there'll be more on that later. I'm officially in Kansas now, and I have to say I do really enjoy driving at night. I think it's because I'm in my element. I have no idea. We're gonna have to stop for fuel soon, and I think when I hit the Kansas Turnpike, the Mesa, the toll road, there's a couple restaurants along the way, and I'm hoping for a big, fat, juicy hamburger because I'm freaking starving. We're 40 miles from Wichita, it looks like. Transmission is all kinds of pissed off. We have approximately 3 hours and 42 minutes before I make it to the home. And that's what's going on so far. I went through a small rainstorm, no big deal whatsoever. And if it wasn't cloudy, we could actually see the moon and the stars, but yeah, that's not happening. Well, last free exit, so that means the toll road's just right up ahead. Yep, there's the lights for it. Well, this will be the last update because I am now in my hometown of Missouri. And it's raining again, as usual. According to Michelle, we have, what do you say, Michelle? An hour or so before I get back to my house. At the last truck stop, I pulled over, manually reset the transmission and made some minor adjustments that I could do. And as you can see, for the past 200 miles or so, didn't have a problem with her at all. And yes, I got my hamburger and I spilled it all over myself, but it was worth it. What else is going on? Van's holding up great, and having a 45-gallon tank really pays off for trips like this. Oh, Travis, on a side note, when I went by Wichita, I waved at you. Funny, eh? Well, I'd like to thank Ken for inviting me out. I really do appreciate it. I had a great time. I was happy to meet Richard and Dennis. Thanks, guys. We had a great time on our hike. And I don't think I have anything else, so I'll see you on YouTube.